Example 4.18. Joanne purchases a shop and mortgage it for 100,000. The mortgage requires repayment in equal monthly payments over 10 years at 16% compounded monthly. This is the first part. And then just immediately after making the 80th payment, she has the loan refinance at 14% compounded monthly. So what is the new monthly payment if the number of payments remain the same? So this is the case of mortgage and refinance. Now, at first, Joanne purchases a shop and mortgage it for 100,000. So 100,000 loan made to the bank, right, by mortgaging her shop. Okay, now first we want to know what is actually the repayment value for the monthly payment for this 100,000. Let's look at the second part later. So let's try to figure it out first. Now we know that the loan is 100,000 and the interest is 16% compounded monthly, and we want to figure out what is the R. Okay, so we know the present value, which is 100,000. So basically there is a hint for us to use the present value formula of annuity. Why annuity? Because later the payment will be made equal monthly, right? Equal monthly payment. So that is annuity. So 100,000 is the loan, and then the interest is 16% compounded monthly. Okay, so the I is 0.16 compounded monthly, which is over 12. Okay, and the I is also okay. And this loan is for how long? 10 years, equal payment for 10 years. So 10 years times with 12 months. So in total, it should be 120 times. So the N here is 120. So basically the R, the monthly payment should be, you try to calculate it, you will get 1,675.13 cents. This is actually the monthly payment that need to be made by Joanne, right? For the first loan, right? After mortgaging the shop. Now, the next question come out. Just immediately after making the 80th payment, remember that the total number of payment that need to be made actually for this one is 120 payments, right? Because 10 years over 12 months, so actually 120 times. So now, just immediately after making the 80th payment, okay, so out of that 120 payments, after making the 80th payment, meaning that how many times left? So 120 minus with 80. So basically 40 times left, 40 months left, right? So Joanne have 40 month of commitment left for the first loan, right? Right after making the 80th payment, she has the loan refinance. Right, this is a situation in actually real property, in real estate, right? Where situation when we want to actually try to reduce the amount that need to be paid monthly. So she has the loan refinance at 14% compounded monthly. Previously 16%. Now, right after making the 80th payment, she has the loan, the meaning the balance out of this 80th payment. She take a new loan and refinance it at 14% compounded monthly. So basically, what is the amount of loan that she take to settle, to make a settlement after the 80th payment? That is what we need to figure out first. So now, let's calculate for the present value, which is after the 80th payment, and we want to find the present value that is actually far ahead of time, right? We have another 40 times of payment. We want to find what is actually the amount that can be paid lump sum. We want to pay everything, the 40 payment, right, at our present time. So after the 80th payment. So to find the present value after the 80th payment, we still use the formula of present value. Okay. But now we know that our monthly commitment is 1675.13. Okay. And our I here is actually still follow our the previous compound interest, because we are trying to figure out what is actually the amount after the lump sum amount that can be paid, that we can pay using the new loan. So now this wait, all right, 16% monthly. Okay, and the end here is actually what is actually the discounting period that involved. So we already pay until the 80th month. Okay, so in total is 120. So how many months left? So 120 minus 80, that left us with 40 months left. So we want to actually pay in lump sum that 40 months. Okay, so 40. Alright, 40. Now if you calculate it, you will get 51,671.39. This is actually the lump sum amount that need to be paid after discounting everything. Alright, after discounting the 40 times payment above, right? We want to pay today. So instead of, let's try to calculate it roughly. If there is no discounting, what will be the amount that need to be paid? 1675.13 times with 40 times. So if we pay normally, right, every month, in total it is actually 67,005 ringgit and 20 cents, which is actually a lot bigger compared to if we paid lump sum. Now when we want to pay lump sum after the 80th payment, it becomes 51,000. Why? Because there's a discounting process involved, right? They subtract actually the amount of interest that don't need to be paid because we pay early. Okay, so now this is actually the value that joint actually apply for the refinance. Okay, at 14% compounded monthly. So now what is the new amount that she need to pay? Okay, now this 51,000 has served as our initial value for the new loan. Okay, which is our present value for the new loan. So equal to, okay, wait, let me repaste the formula of present value. Okay, we have this as our present value after the 80th payment. And then we have our new I, which is instead of 16% compounded monthly, now we have 14% compounded monthly. So 14, 0.14 compounded monthly, 12. Okay. For how long? So let's look back at the question. What is the new monthly payment if the number of payment remain the same? Meaning that Joanne actually refinanced, but then she did not extend the payment period, right? The balance for the previous loan, right? She still have 40 times of payment that need to be made, and for the new loan, she actually follow it, right? She still want to make 40 payments, right? She don't want to really extend it or reduce the period of time. So 40 times. So we will use it 40. Okay. Now what's left is for us to calculate the new value of R. Okay, now you should get R equal to 1623. R equal to 1623.95. As you can see, the value of R, or the monthly payment, right, for the new loan is lesser compared to the previous one because of the difference in the interest rate. That's it.